What's going on, y'all? VNNCZ3 here, and I'm so glad you stopped by. Ooh, that's right, you Malakes. No one but you. To spend some of your quality time. Well, come hang out with me today, I guess, right? It has been brought to my attention that there is a mass confusion. Guys, I'm in a rush. I'm sorry, I might be a little bit out of order. I'm a little in a rush. I gotta make a video, go get some food and all that stuff, but that's not here nor there, right? It's been brought to my attention that not a whole lot of players understand what this deals 200% squad attack as damage to enemy troops, right? It's been brought to my attention that not a whole lot of guys really understand what that actually means. So, this is a video done or on request by a guy named Mikey. So shout out to Mikey, all right? So we're going to go ahead and explain that here in just a second, but I wanted to let you guys know that the giveaway is going to be in this video. So just comment. That's all you got to do. Make a comment. I can see the comment. And then all you're going to do is just say something. I don't care what you say. Call me bald. Call me whatever you want. Say, hey, nice video. First, second, third. Your mama and a dead skunk bug rug. I don't care. Something. $10 up for grabs. I am going to continue streaming on Monday, fam, on Monday through Saturday, just like the times say right there. I told you guys I had to take a small break because I just simply, I was getting too flustered. That's the bottom line on that one, right? And so, yeah, on Monday, I'll look at the YouTube video and I'll pick a winner at random. This comment works. Is this person here? Done. Am I going to be streaming Lords Mobile? No, probably not. And the reason being is because it's really boring to watch unless some action's going down, or unless you're trying to learn something like now, right? Or maybe this video is boring, I really don't know, but don't tell me, right? Let's talk about this though, okay? Deals 200% squad attack as damage to enemy troops, right? So why do players send heroes like, I don't know, like Songstress of the Sea? If she's in here, let me see if she's in here, okay? I'm super curious, okay? Because the main question I usually get asked is how come people send heroes like Stormfox, right? Why do people send heroes like Stormfox when, they're not sending any, cavalry or infantry or whatever the type this hero is, okay? Because they say it makes this guy right here, the 200%, useless. I want to make sure I clear up a couple of things here, fam. These stats will always be given. It is my fault. I thought that IGG had fixed it, but apparently they didn't. These heroes, if they don't show up in combat, for instance, if they send in the Stormfox, Songstress of the Sea, Dream Witch, Lore Weaver, and their most favorite non-infantry hero, and they send out nothing but infantry, well, all the infantry will indeed benefit off this 20% army attack each of these heroes have, and the HPs and yada yada yada, but their squad attack right here is rendered useless because they're not showing up. In order for this to work, you have to have troops of that type, and the type is cavalry. It's right down here. You need that kind of type of troop in order to make that do what it's supposed to be doing. I don't want to be confused with anything else. This is a very high distinctive way that T4 players end up winning marches against traps, but they end up not killing any of the traps' troops. Does that make sense, right? Like, it's because they make you retreat faster. These squad attacks, they drop morales like usually 5 to 10% or sometimes more. If they annihilate a squad, you can see upwards of like 15% of your morale dropped instantly. I get it. The regular troop attacks and the fighting and the, from the Cavs, they all work, right? They will drop that morale, but this is the biggest panty dropper of them. I said it, fam. Panty dropper. Get at me, bro. Get at your boy. Speaking of this guy, lowers attack, M attack, da-da-da. I don't know. Is she good? I don't know. This video's not about that, okay? It's about the squad attacks, all right? This is why I tell you guys, it is so important to stack your troops up correctly with your heroes. Because if you sent out, let's say, 10,000 cavalry troops and you send this hero out, well, only 10,000 of those cavalry are going to get some of the squad. But let me break it down even further, okay? I'll break it down even further for you guys. This is what I'm talking about. Squads. Each one of these dots are a squad. They represent one squad, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 squads altogether. So if you send out 4 gold infantry hero in this line, each infantry hero will be attached to one of these squads down here, okay? I know it's harder to see the bottom because my ugly face is blocking it, but just the top, right? Or right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry squads. And like I said in previous video, it's becoming more and more popular for people to send out, let's say, you know, Demon Slayer plus Big Guy plus Oathkeeper plus, you know, let's say Shade, you know, and then Sea Squire, okay? Or my bad, not Sea Squire, but they send out Rose Knight, right? Well, 4 of those 5 heroes will appear, and they will be infantry heroes, okay? They will be infantry heroes, right? And they'll appear in their squads. When they grow big, they smash. They smash down, and that's how you guys can see the drop somewhere else. That's basically how that works, okay? But the smarter people, like myself, usually only send, you know, they send in, let's see here, 2 range heroes, 2 cav, and 1 infantry. And they use an infantry phalanx because my cav heroes will hit harder than your infantry heroes will. Let's break it down a couple of steps, okay? This is not 2 squads, this is 1 squad. It's the dots, fam. The dots is what represents the squads, not the layout that you see here. Don't confuse it, okay? The dots is what dictates the squads, okay? Not the other way around. 2 cav, 2 range, and then there's 4 infantry. That's a total of 8. I would recommend using your heavy heroes. If you're heavier in infantry and cav, run a ranged phalanx. Run a ranged phalanx. This is the most broke phalanx in the game. It really is. Because when this wall goes down, this shifts to an infantry phalanx. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say here, fam, is look at the dots. The dots mean something. I've said that in previous videos. Those is what dictates, and I said those is. I know, don't tease me. That dictates how good or how much damage this guy right here is going to do. It's going to calculate your infantry attack, right? Let me go ahead and like this, right? It's going to look at your infantry attack right here, and it's going to say, is this guy good or is this guy bad? Is he worth it or isn't he worth it? Right? And then he's going to produce 200% of that overall stat as damage within 1 squad. Okay, hopefully that clears up a lot of things for you guys. That's why I tell you guys to use your heroes appropriately. Appropriately. Yeah, it's kind of a breakdown of like the phalanxes and heroes and stuff, but you guys need to know these kind of things. And for some reason, you know, a lot of you guys are talking to me and you guys want me to trap like in this battle royale, but there's nothing that goes down here, bro. It's just a bunch of guys rallying. That's all it is, you see? That's literally all it is. Like, you've got a bunch of guys here. Look at these guys. These guys have way too much money. That's all I'm going to say here. These guys are, I don't know. I'll leave it at that. But, you know what? I'm hoping I wasn't too confused. I want to make sure I reiterate that the giveaway is on this video, okay? It is on this video. And I can't believe it flashes that to me. Anyways. I can't believe, you know, anyways, I'm taking a step back. This video, guys, leave a comment. That's all you gotta do. Monday stream, I will pick a winner from this comment in this video. I don't need you guys to subscribe or like or any of that stuff, okay? Just leave a comment, that's it. We'll probably play PUBG or some Fortnite. That's what I'm thinking. You know, probably PUBG because I want to start expanding so that we can provide more giveaways in the future for you guys. You got to understand it that I'm not only going to cover Lords Mobile because if I only cover Lords Mobile, I am kind of doomed. Literally, like this YouTube channel will be doomed like many others that have done only one IGG game, and I won't mention who they are, but there's a reason why they're so large with not as many views to match how their size is, because they dedicated their YouTube channel to one thing, and I don't want to do that, fam. I want to stay here. I want to be a YouTuber for you guys, for the community, because I want to continue to give back, just to continue to give back and go and go and go. And I know that if I was making, let's say, 10 or 20,000 views per video, I would be able to provide a lot of that, actually. And one thing I want to touch bases on, for you guys that think the superpowers they're not. You don't see A2Z here because they are no longer a threat. They're actually pretty neutralized. You say that to Bren Chong. How? He's not going to ever leave his kingdom. He's already stated he's not. Maybe I'll make a special exception. I don't know. I don't care. But I do know there's 3 superpowers in this game you guys need to watch out for. That's KFK, M44, and MCD. Those are the only 3 superpowers in this game. I don't care what anybody says, they will always win, no matter the cost, right? There's a reason why I saw BRR here for only a few hours, if that. Like, I tuned in briefly, I saw BRR right here, and they kind of gave up, man. They don't have the heart of the dedication. That's why they will never become a superpower. They don't own their area now either, right? They don't own their area now, and you know what I mean? They don't own their kingdom. Now, I wonder how long that's going to be before they start bleeding players out. This is what happens to these top guilds. When they don't control something or own something, their topper-might players, I say topper, that's right, they just start to bleed out. That's why they have a really high attrition rate in these guys. Because you get a guild like M44 that says, yeah, it's way bigger than yours. You know, it's way bigger, and they've shown it. I don't know. I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I love everybody in this game, but you guys need to wake up and smell the coffee that these players or these guilds that these guys are talking about are not to be feared. It's these kind of people that have been here for I don't know how long. These guys are the ones you need to fear. These are the dudes you need to fear, not anybody else. If you don't see their guild tag in your kingdom, who cares? They can't be nearly as bad as these guys, because these guys are nuts. These guys are nuts. They are absolutely here destroying people. And I don't know how many troops. How many troops? Millions. That's what I'm afraid of. You know? I don't know. Call it a weird video, call it whatever you want, but, you know, look, I'm here for the community. I always have been. Never changed. I've never tried to get on the community bandwagon. Whether you guys like me or love me or hate me or wish I would just stop doing YouTube, it's not why we do it. We do it for the community of players, the community of people. That's why we do Patreon, so we can continuously give back to you guys. Who would have figured, who would have thought that somebody that's that big of an a-hole like me would be kind enough and considerate enough and generous enough to help out the masses? You don't see any of these guys trying to do it, do you? You don't see any of these guys trying to help the masses, do you? So why worship them? Like BRR, CAE, all those clowns, they're not here. They're not trying to help anybody but themselves, man. They're only trying to line their own pockets. So why support that? Right? At least with me, you know what you're getting. A complete a-hole, somebody who will try to impress you, somebody that will try to put a show on, and somebody who actually listens and talks to the community. The rest of the people, man, they don't do any of that stuff. They're too busy in their high towers. If you guys are still with me in this video, then you know what, man? Let me know, right? We are the ones that are shaping how this game is played. We are the new meta. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Why talk about my own guild? Because it's my guild, you... Ugh! Not going to continue. But that's why. Because we truly take care of each other. We truly make a physical difference. We do gift cards. I'm about to go to the store again because I forgot it. And I'm gonna get another $30 worth of Google Play cards or iTunes or whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna give it to these guys that are in my guild. You know, I got K-Pole, Radu, and I've got Samurai Panda that all need to get rewarded with cash money. Cash money. And we're going to turn around and the patrons and myself, we're going to turn around and we're going to go ahead and give you guys, you know, an additional $10. What about that, man? That's all I'm saying. We don't do giveaways because we're hurting for views. No, we do giveaways so we can actually help support people, right? These other people aren't willing to do that. They're just not. Their money they make is theirs. Good luck getting it back. On that note, though, guys, y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by to spend some of your quality time to hang out with me today, and yeah, stay classy.